Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Well, over 4 days, 12 players, 3 groups. We're down to 6. The action got underway on Tuesday at 9:30 a.m. with Group A. And it was a wonderful performance in the end from Simon Stevenson that's seen him top the group on leg difference from Robert Rickwood and Matt Edgar, Jared Cole, Kieran Tian and Thibault Tricole down in 6th, and how your fortunes can change. Simon Stevenson straight through to Saturday night's final after winning this group on Wednesday afternoon. Robert Rickwood and Matt Edgar into Group B, whilst Jared Cole, Kieran Tian and Thibault Tricole had to go in to Thursday and Friday morning's Group C. So let's have a look at Group B and see how that finished. As you can see, Matt Edgar coming out on top. That was my 3-1 tip to win Group B. And Mike Gillett finishing second. And Nick Kenny, who started the night on Friday night on the bottom of the table, managed to scrape third spot. So that was 4 of our players in Simon Stevenson, Matt Edgar, Mike Gillett and Nick Kenny through to tonight's final. And let's have a look how Group C finished up. It was Thibault Tricole coming out on top, winning 7 of his 10 matches over 2 days. And Scott Baker claiming the final spot into tonight's final. So that's our 6 players. They're divided into 2 groups of 3. In Group 1, it's Simon Stevenson, Mike Gillett and Scott Baker. They'll all play each other once. Same format, best of 7, 2 points for a win. Whoever the top 2 is from each group, they will progress to the semi-finals. The winners will play each other in the final, and the 3rd and 4th place will play off, with the winner also qualifying for Champions Week. £5,000 in prize money up for grabs this evening, and we start from Group 1, and it's Simon Stevenson up against Mike Gillett. Order of play this evening will be Simon Stevenson against Mike Gillett, then Edgar against Tricole, then Baker against Stevenson, then Kenny against Edgar, then Gillett against Baker, and our final match will be Tricole against Nick Kenny. Leg difference will play its part this evening. Absolutely imperative you get off to a winning start. We already have 3 players qualified for Champions Week. This is week 2, of course. Week 1 was won by Josh Payne, who beat Charles Barstow in the final, and Andy Jenkins won the 3rd and 4th place playoff. These 2 came out of separate groups, of course, so no
First
previous in the live league.
First. Game on. $140.
Some tidy stuff in Group A, did Simon Stevenson. Has a running average this week. I won't do the overall averages, we'll just focus on this week of
78.
86.64, a high of 101.9, 6 180s. Mike Gillett, 88.94, a high of 94.55, 6 180s.
$99. $82. $78.
2 in front before this visit. A great
140.
Taking him down to a 2-darter after just 4 visits.
58. Simon, you require 54.
Tops for a hold. No pressure because no finish for Gillet.
14.
Bends the wire.
$60. Simon, you require 40. Game shot in the first leg. Simon Stevenson
finds tops to hold throw and take a 1-0 lead. Very comfortable at the moment for Simon Stevenson, but it is Mike Gillett with the darts in leg 2.
Second leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on. $125. $140.
Very nearly our first max of the night.
$100.
$125, followed up by a ton for Gillett.
100.
140 and a ton for Stevenson, keeping the pressure on.
59. $92.
Well, there's not left a finish, so a chance for Mike Gillett to leave this low.
36.
That was a mess. So 6 darts for Stevenson if needed from 169. Could do it in 4, of course, if he hits treble 19 and double 16 in 1 dart.
99.
He's left 70, so should get at least 1 dart at a double for a breaker throw and a 2-0 lead. Best of 7, first to 4, 2 points for a win.
81. Simon, you require 70.
Ragged at the moment, Mike Gillett, not settled yet. Tops for 2-0.
50. Mike, you require 100.
Treble 20 and tops. There's the treble 20, plumb in the middle.
Game
There's
shot in the
the
second
tops.
leg. Mike Gillett.
Well, he rescued the situation well there, Mike Gillett, and we have a level game. Both the opening legs going with the darts.
Third leg, it's Simon to throw first. Game on. 100. 97.
Congratulations to Joe Cullen, who adds title number 2 to his collection in 2022.
180.
Damon Hetta in Pro Tour number 3.
81.
We do have a first max.
81.
Absolute golf between the two in terms of averages at the moment. 96 for Stevenson.
180. Same when you
83.
require
It's now up to 90.
50. Mike, you require 143.
Needed the Treble 20 to start the combination.
45. Simon, you require 90.
Double 15.
Game shot in the third leg. Simon Stevenson.
Finishing has been stunning in legs 2 and 3. 100 checkout in 2 for Gillet. And that was a 14 darter for Simon Stevenson.
Mike to throw first.
With a 90 checkout in 2. Leads 2-1.
$60.
Opening match from Group 2 up next. Matt Edgar against Thibault Tricole.
$85. $100. $140.
Thibault Tricole and Matt Edgar have a bit of previous this week.
120.
With Edgar winning both ties, 4-2 and 4-3 in Group A on Tuesday and Wednesday.
95.
It's been a good response, this. From Mike Gillet, but needs to, oh dear.
45.
So he needs to follow it with a big shot. And he follows it with 45. Great opportunity for Stevenson to get a breaker throw. Not that he needs one to win the match. He has the darts in this
60.
opener.
$60. Simon, you require 121.
11 and ball. Wants the button. Gets the button.
Shot in the fourth leg. Simon Stevenson.
High quality finishing continues. And that is the breaker throw coming in 15 darts for Simon Stevenson.
Fifth leg, it's Simon to throw first.
Just
Game
29 darts used to win the last 2 legs.
$60.
That's as good a 60 as you'll see tonight. All over the top wire.
$97. $40. $100. $100.
Well, Gillett has wrestled the darts back at this point of leg 5.
60. $60.
Needs a 2 treble visit ideally. There's one of them.
100.
Well, he's down to a finish, but it's a biggie.
$105. Mike, you require 144.
Not sure how much of the 60 you can see with the way his darts lay down in the
58.
board. Runs for cover, misses
Simon, you
the
require
54.
136.
Can't finish now. Oh, this is messy. remaining.
9. Mike, you require 86.
Single 18 leaves the ball. Has to go for it. With Stevenson on 127 and just one leg away from the win. Wants the ball.
41.
Well, he took out
Simon, you require
121
127.
in the previous leg. Can he trump that with a 127? 17 and ball. Double 8 for the match.
111. Mike, you require 45. Game shot in the 5th leg. Mike Gillett.
Mike Gillett does get the break back, taking out the 45. And he's a holder throwaway from levelling things up at 3 apiece.
6th leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
One match start for Stevenson. Will that come back to haunt him?
$100. 100.
Also, congratulations to Paul Hogan.
59.
Who yet again makes it through to the UK Open. He won the South Benfleet qualifier today. As and when I get
140.
the results through, I'll let you know what happened. No doubt a few of them are probably still going on.
134. 100. 100. Simon, you require 161. 99.
Well, it's down to
Mike, you require
62.
108.
Gillett has to take this 108 out. Fancy Stevenson to pop the 62.
$52.
Trouble
Simon,
10
you require 62.
for double 16. Single 20 or a 12. It's the 12 for tops.
42.
And another match
Mike, you
start has
require
passed him by.
56. Game shot in the 6th leg.
Again,
Mike Gillett.
Mike Gillett takes advantage, takes the 56 out real cleanly. 16 tops. We've got a level game. Stevenson has the darts.
7th and final leg, it's Simon to throw first. Game on. $125. 64.
'Opportunity to put a bit of daylight
45.
between himself and Gillett, but he's backed up the 125 with just 45.
95. 140.
First of my fancied selections,
100.
as done on the Greyhound show a little earlier. The first of the 4 selections for tonight is up next in the Matt Edgar and Thibault Tricole match.
65.
Finish of 96 or more by either player. 5-6.
60.
Would normally be down on the
Signing
19
require
here of 126, but
126.
with Gillet on no finish, well, I don't understand the logic. If he hit the treble 19, surely he wouldn't have gone for ball. Treble 18 now for double 16.
94.
Got there in the end. Instead of having the one dart, which he had in leg 5 at double 8, off the back of 127.
140.
Or the one dart tops in leg 6 on the
32.
back of 62 at double top. He's got 3 at double 16.
$24.
Total
Mike, you require
5
42.
match darts. For a real steal.
Game, shot, and a match. Mike Gillett.
Absolutely remarkable, winning the last 3 legs. And Simon Stevenson had 5 darts at doubles in the last 3 to win it. 89.04 the average for Stevenson, 83.29 for Mike Gillet. Both players hitting a 180 and 2 finishes of a ton or more. A ton for Gillet and a 1-2-1 for Stevenson, but 10 missed darts at double in total was the downfall for Simon Stevenson. Right, when we come back, it's Group 2 and Match 1, Matt Edgar against Thibault Tricole. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, a match from Group 2, and it's Matt Edgar against Thibault Tricole. Here is Thibault. And this is prime time. Matt Edgar, 35 from Daventry, uses a 21-gram Loxley dart. This is 32-year-old Thibault Tricole from France, uses an Atlantis 23-gram dart. It's nicknamed the French Touch. Currently the
First leg, it's
WDF
Matthew to
ranked
throw first.
number 3 player.
$100.
I said these two met on Tuesday and Wednesday in Group A. On Tuesday, Edgar winning 4-2 with an 81-1-4. And on Wednesday, won 4-3 with an 88.14. 4 out of 10 on the doubles. And a high finish of 1-1-8.
140.
Edgar's averaging 87.54 for the week, a high of 95.43. 5 180s.
140.
Thibault Tricole averaging 85.91 for the week, a high of 96.24 and 12 180s.
60.
Edgar's had a high of 146 in that incredible game where he went 4 out of 4 on the doubles.
57.
Thibault Tricole has a 144 out. 6 ton plus checkouts for Tricole and 6
140.
for
Matthew
Matt
require
Edgar,
104.
hence my selection of either player to finish.
88.
Oh, and it was nearly there.
Thibault, you require 101.
96 or more. It was nearly done in leg 1. Can Tricole do it? A nice little 5 to 6 shot.
61.
On the wire.
Matthew requires 16.
Well, if we don't get one now, we'll look back there and ask ourselves how.
Game shot in the first leg. Matthew Edgar.
Holds throw after watching Tricole wire tops for a break. 1-0.
Second leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on. $140. 180.
Rare max from Edgar.
100.
I said he's only had 6 all week and he's played 18 matches.
100.
Don't have to be a mathematician to work out his strike rate.
180.
Tricole's
60.
13th.
Thibault, you require 81.
He's chased the treble and missed the big 12.
49.
Left 32, 161 for Edgar.
82. Thibault, you require 32. Game shot in the second leg.
And
Thibault
Tricole levels with a holder throw. His was in 13 darts, 1 apiece.
Third leg, it's Matthew to throw first. Game on. $60.
Checkout percentages for the week. Very good from Matt Edgar. 34.24%.
100.
Tricole down at 29%.
43.
Chance now for Tricole to steal throw.
100. 100. 100.
Trading tons in leg 3.
96. 105.
To leave 96.
105. Thibault, you
97.
require 96.
May go double. Oh, double 8. Great adjustment. Can he make it count?
Game shot in the third leg.
He does.
Thibault Tricole.
That is a 15 dart breaker throw with the 96 checkout. That means our first fancy of the night
Fourth
has
leg,
landed.
it's Thibault to throw first.
Nice
Game
little
on.
5 to 6. Well done to those that got on.
42. 140.
Two good solid scores, so I fancy they were going to find themselves on shots out similar to that ilk.
81.
I thought it may have been a 101 or a 121, but both do like to use the bullseye
100.
around 201, and the 25 of course leaves 96.
180.
Thibault, it's average now 102. Edgar, not doing
123.
a lot wrong. He's averaging 97. Real high quality match.
98. Matthew require 138.
Trouble 18 for double 12.
98.
Scared it.
Thibault, you require 100.
This is just a hold. He can't find the adjustment this
60.
time. So great
Matthew
chance
require
for Matt
40.
Edgar. Double 10.
20. Thibault, you require 40.
He wants double 10.
20.
Both having double trouble.
Matthew, you require 20.
This is for the break back.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
No mistake
Matthew
this
Edgar.
time. Despite the max, with the throw in that leg, Thibault Tricole has been broken. We're back on serve. Edgar with the darts, leg 5.
Fifth leg, it's Matthew to throw first. Game on. 100. 85. 140. 59.
3 darts for Tricole
140.
for 3-1. That may come back to haunt him. It did in our opening match for Simon
140.
Stevenson.
Matthew require 121.
Miss doubles was his undoing. Double 8.
Game shot in the fifth leg.
That's a beautiful
Matthew
leg.
Edgar.
A 12 darter with a real clinical 1-2-1. 60, 45, double 8.
Sixth leg, it's Thibault to throw first. $180.
Fourth of this match. 3-1 in that column in favour of Tricole. He
100.
finds himself 3-2 down.
$140.
Backs it up with a 140.
$83.
barring a bit of a disaster, we should be going all the way in our second successive match.
99.
Should go ball double 16. The
Thibault,
25 leaves
82.
57. That leaves 63. Treble 13, double 12.
Game shot in the sixth leg.
It's a 12 darter
Thibault
with a
Tricole.
1-2-1, and that's a 12 dart hold of throw from Thibault Tricole.
Seventh and final leg. It's Matthew to throw first. Game on.
3 out of 8 on the doubles for Matt Edgar. 3 out of 7 for Tricole. The average is 99.84.
85.
Tricole 95.75 for Matt Edgar.
$41.
Only 41.
140.
Punished.
$85. $81. $41. 60. 58. Matthew require 135.
About the approach play here. Single 18.
81.
Would have left him tops. You'll have to waste a dart now to get 2 at tops.
100.
But no pressure.
Matthew
There's
require
Tricole
54.
back on 176. No finish. Missed a big number again.
Game
Doesn't miss
shot
tops.
And a match. Matthew Edgar.
Gets it done with an 18 darter in the deciding leg. A frustrating one there for Tricole. 94.45 in defeat. 93.85 for Edgar. 3 180s for Tricole. 5 140s, and it wasn't enough. Those missed doubles in leg, I think it was leg 5 or 4, proved to be costly. Right, we return to Group 1 in our next match, and it's our first look at Scott Baker, and he takes on Simon Stevenson. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you on Sporty Stuff TV. Well, we return to Group 1 action for match number 2, and it's Scott Baker against Simon Stevenson. Here is Scott Baker, 35, from Tipton, uses a 14-gram Red Dragon dart, nicknamed the Mod for obvious reasons. Already seen Simon in our opening match of the night, and he went down somehow to Mike Gillet. You could probably say the same for Tricole in the last one. So it's quite simply a must-win game for Stevenson, or he is out.
First leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $100. $60. $60. $60. $180.
Blistering start from Baker.
$26. Scott, you require 161. $90. $95. Scott, you require 71.
Single 13 needs tops. 53 remaining.
Game shot in the first leg.
15
Baker.
hold for Scott Baker, taking out the 71 with fairly, well, it's no drama
Second
at all.
leg, it's Simon to throw
Just
first.
missed the
Game on.
39 for 32, picked off the single 13, slotted it in the tops.
125. $140. $60.
Wonderful lineup for
47.
next week. Paul Nicholson back in the hot seat from Tuesday. Nico will take you through Group A. Martin Adams,
100.
Kevin Painter, Mike Warburton, Robert Owen, Jason Hogg and Gary Robson. Group B, Sean Griffiths, Paul Hogan, Scott Williams.
100.
Group C, Diogo Portela, Graham Usher and Darryl Pilgrim.
$60.
Only 60, a chance for Baker.
$100. Simon, you require 156.
Minimum, really. Certainly an easier finish than the 156.
$100.
Great last start.
Scott, you require 114. $58.
So
Simon,
both
you
on
require
56.
56.
By virtue of having the throw, Stevenson gets first dibs.
Game shot in the second leg.
No
Simon
double trouble here.
Stevenson.
Simon Stevenson takes out the 56, hitting tops with his final dart. Left it late, but it is 1-1, a level game, and on throw.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. 60. 100. 97.
For the opening leg, I expected Scott Baker to kick on. First meeting in the live league, they've
100.
met in a couple of qualifiers in the PDC. First one in 2019 for the
60.
German Darts Open. Stevenson winning 6-3. And then back in February of 2020, it was the German Darts Championship
100.
qualifiers. Simon Stevenson winning again 6-3.
81. 105.
Scott Baker averaging 86.7 for the week, 11 180s. Stevenson 86.64 with 6.
59. Simon, you require 96.
Check out percentages for Baker, 38.2. Stevenson down at 32. Just set this up and hope
56.
Baker doesn't take out the
Scott, you require
144 and you can have 3 darts for a breaker throw. Double 18.
108. Simon, you require
double
40.
18 to hold.
Game shot in the third leg.
That
Simon
first dart
Stevenson.
was an absolute mile away. Scott Baker would have been stood behind looking at that, wondering how on earth that's gone in, but it is 2-1 and it is breaker throw for Stevenson.
Fourth leg, it's Simon to throw first. Game on. $85. 45.
My second pick of the night was Baker to beat Stevenson at 4-5.
67.
And the way he started, he looked in great form.
180.
Finds his second 180 of the match.
60. 94.
180 in the opening leg, did Baker.
98. 100.
Down to 82 for the break back.
99. Scott, you require 82.
Tops for a level game.
Game shot in the
Tops
fourth
he
leg.
gets.
Scott Baker.
2 out of 3 on the doubles. The only one he's missed was in leg 3 off of the 144 attempt at double 18.
Fifth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $125. 60. 68.
Couple of loose ones. I found the recovery shot though.
100. 140. 140.
6 darts for Baker from 168. Wow, this is a wonderful setup shot.
136.
32 after 12.
140. Scott, you require 32. Game shot in the 5th flag. Scott Baker.
That's a 13 dart hold for Scott Baker. That puts him within 1 of qualifying for the semi-finals and knocking
6th
Stevenson
flag,
out.
it's Simon to throw first. Game on. 140.
Simon Stevenson has other ideas.
100. 100. 180.
Number 3 for the man from Tipton.
100.
I reckon he's a bit of a Paul Weller fan.
180. Say when you require 161.
180s. Down to 41 after 9.
137.
Stevenson as well.
Scott, you require 41.
Asking the question of Baker. He gets the 9.
Game, shot, and a match.
To back.
Scott Baker.
180s and a 12 dart leg for Baker to win it. 4 legs to 2. An average just shy of a ton there. 4 180s in the match, 2 140s. 4 out of 6 on the doubles, 66.67%. Some performance, and that's the end of the night for Simon Stevenson. Wow, what a performance that was. Right, when we return, we'll return to Group 2 for Nick Kenny against Matt Edgar. and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. And we go back to Group 2 now, and it's Nick Kenny against Matt Edgar. It's been a long 2 weeks. So a bit of live league previous between the two. They met in Thursday and Friday's Group B. On Thursday night, Nick Kenny pinched one 4-3. And on Friday, Nick Kenny pinched one off Edgar 4-3, and revenge for
First
Edgar on Friday,
Nick
winning
4-1. Game on.
This is the third of my selections from the Greyhound show a little earlier. And I've gone the over on the 95.5 checkout for either. Again, priced up at 5 to 6. Can I make it 3 out of 3? So we know 2 of our semi-finalists tonight. Quite sure what's going on. Maybe a bit of a technical issue. I'll give you a bit of a recap. Simon Stevenson, unfortunately, losing his opening 2 games, so his race is run. He went down 4-3 to Gillet. Should have won that one, really. And then Scott Baker took care of Stevenson 4-2 with a 99.34 average. So Mike Gillett and Scott Baker will have to play each other in the next match. And the winner of that match will play
59.
The runner-up of Group 2. And the loser will play the winner of Group 2. And that will be our semi-finals. Kenny has got better and better and better as the week has gone on.
41.
Commentator's curse right in. I'd love another treble.
140. Nick, you require 130.
Doable. 127. Will he get a go? Wants the ball.
105. Matthew require 127.
He's done this already.
Game
and
shot
he does it again.
Leg. Matthew Edgar.
And Matt Edgar takes out the 127 for the breaker throw after seeing Nick Kenny miss the ball for the hold.
Second leg, it's Matthew 2 throw first. Game on.
15-dart breaker throw. And again, congratulations if you followed me in. That's 3 of the 4.
100.
5 to 6, 4 to 5, and a 5 to 6. Our final one is
91.
Nick Kenny to beat Thibault Tricole in our final match of the day.
140.
Of the groups.
$55. 140.
Edgar defeated Thibault Tricole.
100.
Next to
Matthew
3.
require 121.
A 93.85 average. Tricole averaged 94.45.
89.
And Edgar leaves 32 after 12.
$59. Matthew requires 32. Game shot in his second leg. Matthew Edgar.
Absolutely no messing about here from Edgar. A 15-dart breaker throw in leg 1 with the 127 finish on the ball. The 13-darter in leg 2.
Third leg, it's Nick 2 throw first. Game on. 55. 58. 55. 99.
Nick Kenny's running average for the week. The highest of all 12 players at 91.66.
140.
97.76, 12 180s. That's the highest
85.
checkout percentage of the week as well. 45.83%.
91. 139. Nick, you require
Edgar's
160.
finishing. This might have to go. There's 1/3 of it. Just misses the second treble 20 to leave tops.
140.
Not a bad
Matthew
second
require
prize, leaves
120.
double 10. He went 4 out of 4 this week.
Game shot in the third leg. Matthew Edgar.
He's 3 out of 4 in this one. A 127 finish. A 13 darter in leg 2. A 120 finish for
Fourth
a
leg,
15
it's Matthew
darter.
to throw first.
And the double
Game on.
breaker throw in leg 3.
$100.
Averaging 104.54 at the moment. Matt Edgar 90.14 for Nick Kenny. He's only had 1 dart at a double, and that was at the ball.
57. 119.
Matt Edgar wins this one. It will be a straight shootout between
96.
Nick Kenny and Thibault Tricole.
45. 100. 121. 91. Matthew require 116.
To wrap it up with 3 ton plus outs. Nope, not going to happen.
41. Nick, you require 157. 100. Matthew, you require
17 for double
75.
12. 18 for tops. For 4-0.
Game shot and a match.
Absolutely
Matthew Edgar.
immaculate finishing from Matt Edgar. Winning the match 4-0 with an average of 98.56. 3 140s, 80% on the doubles. Checkouts of 127, 120 and 75. Outstanding from Edgar. That is for sure. Right, when we come back, it'll be Mike Gillett against Scott Baker. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, back to Group 1 and the final match of the group, and it's Mike Gillett against Scott Baker. Quick correction in that last match, of course. It was actually 4 out of 4 for the second time this week for Matt Edgar. Our stats-based computer, seeing that he didn't go for the ball and added a dart. Of course, it was a set-up shot in leg 2 where he went out in 13 darts. So 4 out of 4 for Matt Edgar in that one. Very impressive indeed.
First leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
One more group match to bring you, and that is
96.
to follow this one straight away, and it will be between Thibault Tricole and Nick Kenny. That's a straight shootout game.
100.
The loser of this match will face Matt Edgar.
57.
That will be in our semi-final.
100.
Be in our second semi-final, I think.
137.
No previous between these two, of course,
85.
in separate groups on Thursday and Friday.
58. 60. Mike, you require 153.
No previous within the PDC either. Between
21. Scott, you require 156. Game shot in the first leg. Scott Baker.
What a finish from Baker. The 156 checkout, our highest of the night. 15 dart.
Second leg, it's
Breaker
Scott
throw.
to throw first. Game on. 100. 69. 140.
Mike Gillett was the 8-11 favourite for this tie.
82.
Baker quoted at even money.
100. 59. Scott, you require 161. 137. 93.
Unplayable at the moment
Scott, you
in this
require
one.
24.
Scott Baker went through phases of that, of course, in his
Game shot in the second
opening
leg.
match
Scott Baker.
win against Simon Stevenson, where he averaged just shy of 100 in a 4-2 win. Blink of an eye, it's 2-0 up here.
Third leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
15 dart breaker throw in leg 1 with that beautiful 156 checkout. Followed it up with a 14 dart hold.
57. 140. 85. 54. 60. 80. 81.
Baker
100.
looking to get the double break and the 3-0 lead. He's got Gillett right under it. He's responding.
180. Scott, you require 127. $87.
Leaves tops.
Mike, you require 38.
Pressure on the 38. It's only for a hold to throw. He split it. 6 for double 16.
Game shot in the third leg. Mike Gillett.
Oh, Mike Gillett with that 180 gets himself back in the match. Still a break of throw down. And it is Baker with the darts in leg 4.
Fourth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
99.75 the average
140.
right now. Well, that takes him up over the ton. He averaged 99.34 in his opening match.
45.
You see him playing darts like this, you wonder how on earth he doesn't have a tour card. Blistering.
140. 134. 100. 85. Scott, you require 121.
Qualifier news for you for the UK Open. Matt Good won the Norwich
57.
qualifier, which I heard was a wonderful experience for all involved.
99. Scott, you require 64. 48. Mike, you require 138.
Treble 18 would have left double 12.
98. Scott, you require 16.
3 darts in hand for a 3-1 lead.
Game shot and a
Only
fourth
needs the
leg.
one.
Scott Baker.
Winning legs so far for Baker. 15, 14 and 16. Just 45 darts used to win his 3 legs.
Fifth leg,
He's in
it's
control.
Mike to throw first. Game on. 97. 100. 140.
One thing we have learnt about
140.
Gillet, he's got no quit in him.
122. 140. Mike, you require 142. 110. Scott, you require 121.
Ball.
96. Mike, you require 32.
The third dart in the match. He's missed it a double.
24.
Well, 988.
Scott, you require
To
25.
wrap it up.
Game, shot, and a match.
Outstanding
Scott
performance
Baker.
from Scott Baker, winning legs 15-14, 16-15, an average of 98.6 to back up the 99 in his opener, and he wins Group 1 with Mike Gillett runner-up, so he will be facing the in-form Matt Edgar. Right, our final match of Group 2 up next, and it's Thibault Tricole up against Nick Kenny. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you live on Sporty Stuff TV. Up next, our final match of Group B, and it is Thibault Tricole against Nick Kenny. This one, not complicated at all, a straight shootout. Winner will face Scott Baker in our first semi-final, and our second semi-final will be Mike Gillett against Matt Edgar.
First leg, it's
Tricole
Thibault
has
to
the
throw
darts.
first. Game on. $140.
Thibault in his opening match went down 4-3 to Matt Edgar with a 94-45.
60.
Nick Kenny went down 4-0 to a very good Matt Edgar
100.
with an 89-79.
60. 100.
'Tricole was 10-11.
180.
Nick Kenny.
Thibault, you require 161.
He gets the max, but he was a long way adrift.
137.
That's a great reply. 24 after 12.
140. Thibault, you require 24. Game shot in the first leg.
It's a 14
Thibault
dart
Tricole.
hold. Good pressure from Kenny. 180-140 in the leg, but it was a little late. He has the darts in leg 2.
Second leg, it's Nick to throw first. Game on.
We'll be taking a short break at the end of this match to allow
42.
the winner just to prepare for that first semi-final.
100. 59.
And we'll be back for our 2 semi-finals, then our third and fourth place playoff, and then our final.
140.
'Thibault Tricole outplaying Nick
100.
Kenny. Needs to get a foothold into the match.
85. 121. 60.
'Needs a treble.
47.
Doesn't get one.
Thibault, you require 116.
116 for Tricole. Well, there's a treble. Single leaves tops for 2-0.
96.
Should be going
Nick, you
ball.
require
25 leaves
132.
107. If he does get the 57, it's a complete blocker. As you can see from that shot.
64.
Double 10
Thibault,
for a
you
break of
require
throw
20.
and a 2-0 lead.
Game shot in the second leg.
That's
Thibault Tricole.
2 out of 5 on the doubles, an average of 97 for Tricole, and he gets the break of throw, leads 2-0, has the darts to make it 3-0.
Third leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on. 137. 135.
Tricole's averages, well, average for the week. Some
180.
below Nick Kenny. And his
90.
checkout percentage. 13% below Nick Kenny.
60. 55. Thibault, you require 124.
He's going to defy those stats.
56.
68 after 12, a possible 14 dart leg, and yet again, Nick Kenny finds himself way back. Does find a max.
180. Thibault, you require 68.
Is it too late? The finishing has been good. Oh, on the
52.
wire.
Nick, you require
Oh,
41.
huge moment in the match here. Double 12.
Game shot in the third leg.
What a dart that
Kenny.
was for Nick Kenny. And the breaker throw is in. He just saw Tricole.
Fourth leg, it's Nick to throw first. Game on.
Double 16, and then he's missed the big number. Held it all together though, picked off the 3, and slotted it into double 12.
60.
Could have done without that though.
$60. 135. 100.
Other news
59.
from UK Open qualifiers. I'm not sure if Graham Hall won Solihull.
60.
And Adam Warner won Liverpool.
100. 140. Nick, you require 147.
At the time of things lately, Graham Hall certainly winning plenty of local opens. Should be treble 18 here.
59. Thibault, you require 141. 95. Nick, you require 88.
Double 7.
74.
Oh dear.
Thibault, you require 46. Game shot in the fourth leg.
That
Thibault
will hurt
Tricole.
Nick Kenny worked so hard to get the break back, only to see Tricole break him again for a 3-1 lead. He's on the cusp.
Fifth leg, it's Thibault to throw
One
first.
double
Game
7
on.
for a level game.
100. 134.
Maximum of 3 legs remain. Kenny has to
100.
win them all. And that will include breaking Tricole twice.
125. 123. 134. 94. Nick, you require 108.
He's been hitting the treble 20, lovely. Surprised he didn't stay up there. Is that in? It
76.
was. And now he's stuck it on the wire, a double
Thibault, you
16.
require 84.
This would be a sickener. And he's going to get 2 at double 12.
King, shot, man a match.
Nick Kenny
Thibault Tricole.
had a dart in leg 4, a double 7 off of 88, and he had a dart, a double 16 there off of 108 and lost both legs. So it is Thibault Tricole who qualifies for the semi-finals. Good quality game, 95.73 from Thibault, 1-180, 3 140s, and 4 out of 9 on the doubles. So when we come back, it will be Scott Baker against Thibault Tricole, and then it's going to be Mike Gillet against Matt Edgar. We'll see you in about 10 minutes. Good evening and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League for our first semi-final on finals night. And it is Scott Baker against Thibault Tricole.
First leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Scott, who has the honour.
100. 135.
2 meetings between the two this week.
40.
Wednesday, Thibault won 4-3. Thursday, he won 4-2.
59. 100. 100.
Wonderful averages tonight from both players so far.
100.
Thibault Tricole has averaged 90.
100. Scott, you require
45 in his
161.
opening match. 95.73 against Nick Kenny in the last one to get through. Scott Baker
55. Thibault, you require
34 and
107.
98.6 in his 2 wins.
41. Scott, you require 106.
Mike Gillet and Edgar is our second semi-final.
27. Thibault, you require 66.
Tops
46. Scott, you require 79. 59. Thibault, you require 20.
missed opportunity to hold. And Tricole steps in.
Game shot in the first leg. Thibault
Break a
Tricole.
throw in leg 1 to make the perfect start. Winner guaranteed their place in
Second leg, it's Thibault
Champions
to throw
Week
first. Game on.
alongside Josh Payne, Charles Barstow and Andy Jenkins.
100.
Week 3 next week, followed by week 4 and then Champions
100.
Week.
55.
Group A, which starts on Tuesday morning, 9:30 a.m. Martin Adams, Kevin Painter, Mark
100.
Robertson, Robert Owen, Jason Hogg and Gary Robson.
60.
Scott Baker has got himself into a good spot here to break back.
85.
70 in front on the Tricole throw.
99.
Losers of our 2 semi-finals, of course,
100.
still have the opportunity to qualify for Champions Week in that 3rd and 4th place playoff prior to the final.
57. Scott, you require 116.
Tops
96. Thibault, you require 130.
Treble 20 for the ball. This time,
54.
Baker will be
Scott,
back.
you require 20. Game shot in the second leg. Scott Baker.
It's a 16 dart breaker throw for Scott Baker, and we have a level game, and we are back on throw.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $85. 100. 134.
Super cover shot from Scott Baker.
77.
First game on Tuesday morning in week 3 will be Robert Owen against
55.
Jason Hogg.
$99. 140. 65. Scott, you require 87. Game shot in the third leg. Scott Baker.
Back legs in 16 and 15 darts for Scott Baker. Gives him a 2-1 lead.
Fourth leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on.
Next week, of course, you've
60.
another 12 players in action, and coming in on the Thursday is the in-form Scott Williams.
60.
To win it next week, he is a big price, 17-2.
100.
He won back-to-back events on the Challenge Tour not too long ago. Might be worth a little league trade punt.
97. 55.
Martin Adams, the favourite for next week, marginally at 5-1 ahead of Kevin Painter,
154.
11-2.
96.
Scott Baker in a good spot here to take control of this match.
140. 94. Scott, you require 70.
25 left. 9 for double 8.
Game shot in the fourth leg. Scott Baker.
3 consecutive legs for Baker. Had his throw broke in a indifferent leg in leg 1. Did get a dart at tops in that opening leg, but lost
Fifth
it.
leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Has then reeled off 3 on the spin now. 16, 15 and 15.
60. 60. 100.
Averages so far for the night, it's been a high standard.
140.
89.04 for Stevenson in our opener. Losing to Gillet with an 83.29.
180.
We've had averages of 93.85, 94.45, 99, 89, 89, 98, 86, 98, 95.
140.
93.
Scott, you require 161.
Has been super night of darts.
97. Thibault, you require 161. 99.
64 for
Scott, you
Baker
require 64.
to wrap it up.
Game, shot, and a match. Scott Baker.
He does wrap it up with 4 consecutive legs. 16, 15 darts, 15 darts, 15 darts, an average of 90.91. 180, 2 140s, 57.14% on the doubles. The average that low, he threw 21 darts in the opening leg before bouncing back. Right up next, our second semi-final, and it is Mike Gillet up against Matt Edgar. Good morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, semi-final number 2, and it's Mike Gillett up against Matt Edgar. Winner of this one will face Scott Baker in the final. The runner-up will face Thibault Tricole in our 3rd and 4th place playoff. Winner guaranteed their spot in Champions Week. Winner tonight walks away with a
First leg, it's Matthew 2 through first.
grand.
Game on.
Runner up a grand, so they're playing in the final for £1,000.
60.
Third meeting of the week between the two. Thursday, Mike Gillet got the better of Edgar, 4-2 with an 87.19. Different story on Friday, 4-0 for Edgar and 4 out of 4 on the doubles, which he achieved a little earlier, of course. A high finish of 146. It was a 127 in that. An average of 95.43. Edgar has been outstanding this evening.
100.
Defeated Tricole 4-3 with a 93.55. And then defeated Nick Kenny 4-0 with a 98.56.
Mike, you require 167.
4 out of 4 on the doubles, a 127 and a 120 out.
60. Matthew, you require 141. 129. Mike, you require 107. 89.
Double 6 for Matt.
Matthew, you require 12. Game shot in the first leg.
Hold.
Matthew Edgar.
17 darter and a max in the leg for Edgar, but Gillett missing double 18 on the back of 107 for a break.
Second leg, it's Mike 2 through first. Game on. $85. 85. 96. 60. 96. 43.
He's gone missing in this leg.
$180.
He hits his first 180 of the tie.
80. Mike, you require 44.
Time in the world. Double 16.
Game shot in the second leg. Mike
That's a great
Gillet.
response from Mike Gillett. A 14 dart hold. A level game. Everything gone with the darts so far.
Third leg, it's Matthew 2 throw first. Game on. $57. 55. 83. 96. 55.
Pro Tour returns on Sunday, 12 o'clock.
95.
Catch all the action for that on pdc.tv.
93.
Next weekend, the Development Tour returns. And then 25th to 27th of February,
57.
Risa for Euro Tour 1.
57.
Tuesday, Premier League returns. Tuesday the 3rd of March, that is, the West Point Arena. Next Tuesday, it's Belfast.
90. Matthew, you require 156.
We are back to Butlins for the UK Open, 4th to the 6th of March on ITV
82.
4.
Mike, you require 108.
I'll be in the fan zone with Nico. Eddie the Eagle Edwards down there on the Saturday.
40.
In on the green.
Matthew, you require 74.
Double 16.
42. Mike, you require 68.
1 from 4 on the doubles for Edgar so far.
64. Matthew, you require 32.
Gillet, identical. 1 from 4.
16. Mike, you require 4. Game shot in the third leg. Mike Gillett.
Mike Gillett gets the first break of throw in the match. This is turned out to be a bit of a scrappy one so far. I thought Edgar's form would continue.
Fourth leg, it's Mike to throw first.
So far, deserted him, averaging 70. Gillet, 87.35.
100. 140. 134. 140.
Like it. Back-to-back 140s from Matt Edgar. Ton 134, the opening 6 darts.
100.
And add a ton to that. That's the opening 9 darts for Gillett, down to 167. Should be up at 18s.
57.
He was 164, advantage still with Mike Gillett. Wants the ball.
142.
The weight of dart.
Matthew require 164.
Treble 18. He's going to get a go at the ball.
Game
he hits it.
A fourth leg.
What a leg of darts that was. Finds the 60. Picks off the 54. Nails the ball. A 12 darter.
Fifth leg, it's Matthew to throw first. Game on.
For Matt Edgar with that wonderful 164, his highest checkout of the week. Mike Gillett went so close
57.
to the ball off 167 for a 3-1 lead. And again, starts to pick up the pace and
135. 95.
He's wearing a shirt that represents a test card, and he's getting a test here from the Welshman.
140. 66. 96.
Leaves 130. So 2 trebles needed for Edgar.
$58. Mike, you require
Time
130.
for Mike Gillett. And this will be a 3rd consecutive break of throw. And it will give Gillett a 3-2 lead and the darts in the next leg to win it.
58.
Does this one have another twist? Staying there lightly on
95.
225.
Mike, you require 72.
Just in case. Single 16 leaves tops.
Game shot in the 5th flag. Mike Gillett.
15 darter from Mike Gillett. And that's the break of throw. Can he serve it out in leg 6?
6th flag, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
Averaging 95, Mike Gillett. 80 for Edgar.
45. 81. 82.
2 holds a throw, followed by 3 breaks of throw.
60.
Only 60 from Matt, and there was a bit of an opening.
137. 55. 100.
Mike Gillett, 137 points away from a place
100.
in the final.
Mike, you require
and a place in
137.
Champions Week. Trouble 19 for double 10. Single 18 for tops.
97.
All Edgar can do is apply pressure and hope. 3 out of 7 on the doubles for Mike
105.
Gillett.
Mike, you require 40.
His stats would suggest one of these 3 will go in.
$30.
Difference
After
is
you
one of
require
those 3
100.
was for the match. Winning line wobbles. He usually goes 48, and that's the way he went.
60.
Doesn't go for the tops.
Mike, you require 10.
Has to attack this.
Game
Does,
shot
and
and a
gets it.
match. Mike Gillett.
And what would be considered a little bit of a shock the way Edgar has played this evening, but it's Mike Gillett who gets through 4-2 with a 91.64 average, 1-180, 2 140s, and 4 out of 11 on the doubles. A disappointing match there for Matt Edgar, but he still has a chance to qualify for Champions Week in the 3rd and 4th place playoff. That's up next. morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League. Up next, it's our third and fourth place playoff, and it's between Matt Edgar and Thibault Tricole. Fourth meeting between the two this week. They met in the group stages with Edgar winning on Tuesday 4-2 and Wednesday 4-3. Of course, they met in Group 2 this evening.
First leg, it's Matthew
Edgar
2 throw first.
A real tight
Game
one. 4-3 with a 93.85, 94.45 for Thibault. Final
95.
coming straight up between Scott Baker and Mike Gillett.
135.
Winner of this qualifies for Champions Week.
180.
Week 3 starts
100.
Tuesday. Week 4 the following Tuesday. And then the following week is Champions Week. £15,000 up for grabs for Champions Week. £5,000 each week for the qualifiers.
95.
A total of
£35,000
in prize money for each phase. Thibault Tricole, of course, will be
55.
at the WDF World Championships in April at the Lakeside.
140.
Will be broadcast on Eurosport, I do believe.
140.
Tickets still available for that if you
Thibault, you require 161.
fancy taking in the Lakeside. He wants the ball, surely he's not.
Game
did
shot
go
in the
for
second leg.
Well,
Thibault
what a
Tricole.
start to this match. An 86 checkout in leg 1 for Edgar for an 11 darter. And that ball was a 161
Third
for a
leg,
12.
it's Matthew 2 throw first. Game on.
118 average apiece.
58. 100. 60. 100. 51. 60. 125.
20 needs 160.
40.
'Even if you hit the treble, you'd have left a bogey
100.
number.
95. Matthew require 107. 91. Thibault, you require 106. 90. Matthew, you require 16.
18 closer.
No score. Thibault, you require 16.
This one's an average killer.
Game shot in the third leg. Thibault Tricole.
He had a 12 darter with a 161 in the last leg. This one, a 21 dart break of throw. 2-1 to Tricole.
Fourth leg, it's Thibault to throw first. Game on. 81.
Have to have this playoff, of course.
93.
That's the qualification over 4 weeks. We have to get the 12 players into Champions Week.
60. 134. 60.
Plus the extra money, of course, for winning this game.
97.
New concept for Champions Week. There will be a rolling £500 fund for a 9-darter hit during Champions Week.
55.
And it will roll over to each phase until somebody hits one.
100. 57. Matthew requires 77.
To break straight back, double 10.
67. 46. Matthew required 10. 5. Thibault, you require 142.
He's had a 161 in leg 2. Another one of those for tops. Yeah, tops. Yep, it's in Thibault.
Game shot and a fourth leg.
Absolutely outstanding finishing from Thibault Tricole. The 2 treble 17s and slots it in the tops.
Fifth leg, it's Matthew to throw first. $96.
5 darts at a double there for Matt Edgar to level things up.
140. 136. 96. 42.
Real chance for Tricole to get it done in this leg. Trouble 19 leaves 170.
57.
Nope.
57. 95. Matthew require 170.
Thought process behind that.
105. Thibault, you require
for the match. He's had a
113.
161 and a 142.
51. Matthew requires 65.
Another miscount from Tricole. Tops to hold. Tops
Game shot in the fifth leg. Matthew Edgar.
Well, the way this match has gone, anything could happen from here, but it is Tricole with the darts to win it in leg 6.
Sixth leg is Thibault to throw first. 60. 57. 60. 85.
Take a very quick commercial break at the end of
100.
this match, and we will be getting straight on with the final. Scott Baker against Mike Gillett.
61. 140. 100. Thibault, you require 141. 79.
Picks up the treble in the end. How much pressure is going to be on the 62?
85.
Not too much.
Thibault, you require 62.
Double 16, 2 in hand.
Game shot
Only needs
and
the
a match.
one.
Thibault Tricole.
And Tricole wraps it up 4-2 with a 17 darter. Highlight of that match. The 161 and the 142. Congratulations to Thibault Tricole. He qualifies for Champions League. Well, up next, the final. Scott Baker against Mike Gillet. morning and welcome back to the Online Darts Live League, brought to you live on Sporty Stuff TV. Up next, it is the final, and it's Scott Baker with the darts up against Mike Gillett. Scott Baker won the ball and will get the honour in this final. So we know 6 of our 12 for Champions Week. Josh Payne, Chaz Barstow, Andy Jenkins from week 1. Scott Baker, Mike Gillett, and Thibault Tricole from week 2.
Game on.
6 of our 12 are through to Champions League.
81.
Only one meeting between the two this week. Came through separate groups, of course, and that was tonight in the Group 1. Scott Baker, who was dominant, winning 4-1 with a 98.6 average, 50% on the doubles, and a high finish of 156.
180.
180s in leg 1.
180. 121. Scott, you require 60.
For a holder throw in 11 darts. Double 10 for a 12.
40. Mike, you require 142.
Baker will be back for a baker's dozen.
92. Scott, you require 20. 15. Mike, you require 50.
5 darts, Mr. the double. Will it be costly?
18. Scott, you require 5.
Just scraped in the single 1.
3.
Doesn't scrape in the double 2.
Mike, you require 32. Game shot in the first leg. Mike Gillett.
That's a 17 dart breaker throw for Mike Gillett. Scott Baker, my goodness, 7 darts, Mr. the double in the leg, and finds himself a breaker throw down.
Second leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on. $85. 41.
Just carrying the disappointment of that opening leg over into leg 2.
97. 60. 48.
Minimum here of a 140.
140.
Gets him right back in the leg.
$60. 60. 95.
Mike Gillet and wins over Simon Stevenson.
100. Mike, you require 116.
Under Matt Edgar to reach tonight's final.
76. Scott, you require
Baker
100.
wins over Simon Stevenson, and Mike Gillett.
Game shot in the
And
second leg.
Thibault Tricole.
Scott Baker.
And Baker does hit back with a break of throw. And we're back on throw. One apiece. Baker with the darts, leg 3.
Third leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on.
Statistically, Baker,
85.
the best player of the night in terms of running averages.
$58. 100.
Started the final so strong, didn't he? He was on a 11 darter after back-to-back 180s.
140. 41. 95.
Needed the second trouble 19 to leave 170, but again, Baker under a bit of pressure with the darts, needs to go ball.
98.
25 would have left 170.
100. 137.
Approach play.
Mike, you
from
require
Baker.
108.
137 to leave tops. And Gillett can't take the 108 out. So to go in front for the first time,
84.
Baker wants tops.
Scott, you require 40. 30. Mike, you require 24.
11 darts, Mr. At a double. Took the 100 out cleanly.
Game shot in the third leg. Mike Gillett.
Mike Gillett pinches another one. It's just the way he plays. He sticks in there and takes his chances, and he's taken it again. Leads 2-1.
Fourth leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
Just chips away. Leaves you frustrated.
43.
Scott Baker will be thinking I should be 3-0 up and almost home and hosed.
140.
Edgar produced one of his worst performances of the night against Gillet, and probably one of his
137.
worst performances of the week. Not Mike's fault, of course.
57.
Your opponent plays poorly. You got to dip your bread. Mop up the gravy.
59. 60. 180.
Second of the final, 2 apiece.
140. Mike, you require
Ball
82.
double 16. Oh, he's just dropped a flight. If he misses the ball, 25 will leave 57. Double 16.
Game shot in the
Beautiful
fourth
finish.
leg. Mike
180,
Gillett.
followed by an 82 out in 2, 5 perfect darts and a 14 dart hold. Our first hold of throw in the final.
Fifth leg, it's Scott to throw first. Game on. $140. 42. 140. 140.
Back to back. 140s for Baker. He's far from done in this final.
100.
That throw, of course, relies on you having absolute freedom in
60.
your action. And he tends to end up with a few wild ones when he
Scott, you
gets a
require
little bit tight.
161. 59.
Got a switch.
99. Scott, you require 102. 62.
Barring
Mike, you require
160.
160.
Baker will be back at tops for a hold.
60. Scott, you require 40. Game shot in the fifth leg. Scott Baker.
16 dart hold. First hold of throw in the final for Scott Baker. It is Mike Gillett who has the darts in this leg 6.
Sixth leg, it's Mike to throw first. Game on.
It's a huge advantage. Can he use it? Well, there's your answer.
180.
Number 3 in a match where he's been outplayed massively
60.
at times. It's Mike Gillett on the verge.
59.
Averaging 89.75, Mike Gillett.
140.
for Scott Baker. Again, his worst average of the night.
98. 83.
Trying to stick in
Mike, you
there.
require
6
164.
darts at 164.
83. 100.
Well, 81 then.
Mike,
to
you
wrap it up.
require 81.
4-2. 2 12s. Oof, is that too close?
57.
Even Scott
Scott, you
Baker
require
pulling
118.
faces behind, thinking, how on earth is that not in?
78. Mike, you require 24.
More opportunity for Mike Gillett.
Game, shot, and a
This time
match.
takes
Mike Gillett.
and wins week 2 of 2022. An average of 88.64, 88 for Baker. 2 out of 13 on the doubles. That was his undoing. Well, an enjoyable week 2 of the Online Darts Live League. We return on Tuesday. Nico in the hot seat. Kevin Painter and Martin Adams amongst the players next week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We're back 9:30 a.m. Tuesday morning. See you then.